Hello and welcome. Welcome to the kitchen of the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It's Sunday, 7 p.m. here. It's been a beautiful day. A little hot, but thank God we're around to see today and soon it will be the end of it. Sun will be setting in about an hour. Yes, as promised, the last time I promised that I was going to be making I was gonna show you how to make papaya bread. And you're gonna get a bonus as well, because I'm gonna make a quick whole wheat bread as well. Yeah. So stick around and grab your pencil and paper. You may want to take notes, or you may go back to see the ingredients that will be used and the amount. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna wait a bit, let some people jump on before I start. But in the meantime, you can look at the ingredients here that I'm going to be using. And this is just for the papaya bread right now. Once I'm finished making the papaya bread and it goes in the oven, we'll start working on the whole wheat bread. A minimal amount of ingredients will be in that bread. All right, so we have salt. We have some ground cinnamon. Gonna add some almonds to it. The flaxseed meal. Some brown sugar, raisins, lemon juice, and baking soda. And of course, the papaya as well. Hello, hello, Gabby. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, so I was just saying, I'm going to start with making the papaya bread. And while that is in the oven, I'm going to work up a little whole wheat bread as well. How is your weekend going, Gabby? Those of you just coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to wait because on the last live, a couple people told me they wanted to be here when I'm making this papaya bread. So let's give them another minute or so to come on in. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome, welcome. Drop your thumbs up as you come in. Thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I'm being heard. Let me make sure everybody's hearing me. I'm going to drop the question in the chat. Can you hear me well? Yeah. All right, so let me tell you what the ingredients and how much it will be that I'm putting in here. I need to get an answer first though to make sure everybody's hearing me. Oh yes, your weekend is going well, so that means you heard me. Thank you, Gabby. All right, so I'm going to be using 2 cups of flour. I'm going to make half of it wheat and half bread flour. You can use your own all-purpose flour if you like. So it's going to be 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder. I'm going to have a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of brown sugar. Now you can replace these. Oh, you can hear perfectly. Great. Thank you. You can replace these with your own type if you want, instead of I'm using brown sugar. If white sugar is your favorite, then go ahead and use that. So it's going to be 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm on 2 eggs should go in here. I'm not going to be using eggs. I'm going to be using an egg substitute, and that will be the ground flaxseed. And I'll tell you how you can use that as an egg substitute. And my olive oil. I'm going to be using 3/4 cups of olive oil. Use the vegetable oil if that's what you like to use, whatever oil. All right. So that's going to be the ingredients. So let me go ahead and start putting them together. Yeah. And and get the flour. All the dry ingredients first. So it's going to be 1 cup of bread flour and 1 cup of whole wheat flour. Well, Gabby saying, welcome everyone. Glad you're here. Thank you everyone. Welcome. So the 1 cup of bread flour. You can use all-purpose flour. And to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of whole wheat flour. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So 1 cup of whole wheat flour. So if you're just coming in, I'm making papaya bread. I'm starting with the dried ingredients. So I just put 2 cups of flour in here. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder. 2 teaspoons, sorry, not tablespoon. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder. Let me get my teaspoons. There it is. 1, 2. Ground cinnamon. And to that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Let's wipe this off. Don't want to combine the baking soda and the cinnamon powder together. All right, so 1 teaspoon of baking powder, baking soda. This is baking soda. Didn't get quite one. Okay. After that, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Thank you for coming. Just a half. No, well, this could be optional. If you don't want salt, you don't have to put salt in there. 1 cup of brown sugar. You can put white sugar if that's what you like. Just 1 cup. And last time I explained to you guys how you can keep your brown sugar nice and fresh. Let me show you how I do that. Let me get the sugar out first there, and I'll show you. Well, I may have to show you before I even get it out because it's in the way. See, I put a piece of bread, hard bread, in your sugar. It will stay fresh. And because I don't use a lot of sugar, I have to come in, I come in here and I change it out ever so often. So 1 cup. If 1 cup is too much for you, then put what you need. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way as soon as I use them, because that's how you know what you've used and did not use. Get them out of the way. All right, so I got my cup of brown sugar, and I'm going to stir up these ingredients here. Stir them up, the dry ingredients. Gabby's saying, please consider watching the ads as it helps the channel. You do not miss any of the live when you watch the ads. Thank you for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for reminding them, Gabby. Yes, guys, you don't have to come out of the ads to and thinking that you're going to be missing anything. Nope. Once you come back, it brings you back where you left off. So thank you. The ads do help. You know, I help to buy ingredients to give you more content. All right, so I'm just gonna mix them up together, make sure the salt and everything is in there and the baking soda is all mixed up. All right. Now at this point is where you would put the 2 eggs. Remember, I'm not using eggs, I'm using an egg substitute. And the egg substitute is a healthier form. It's the flaxseed. See, this is ground flaxseed. Here's flaxseed. This is what it looks like. It's grounded up. And for 1 egg, you would add, if for every egg is 1 tablespoon of flaxseed to 3 tablespoons of water. Now, since I'm using 2 eggs, it's going to be 2 tablespoons of flaxseed with 6 tablespoons of water. And you let it sit up, let it sit for a while. So I did this earlier. Let it sit so it comes together. And so I'm going to kind of do this first. Separate it and add the olive oil and beat it together just like you would an egg. But this is how it got thicken. Yeah. Sitting it, having it to sit is what thickens it. And here's where I'm going to add the 3/4 cups of olive oil. Okay, here's 1/4 cup. I'm just going to do 3 of these. Yeah, this is a 1/4 cup. It calls for 3/4 cups of olive oil. If vegetable oil is what you like, then use it. Any other cooking oil is just as good. It's just that I like olive oil. 2 and 3. 3/4. Please like the live. Thank you, Gabby. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and answer the poll questions. If you answer the poll questions, then you'll take care of what it says, what it asks you. So I'm going to mix up this together. The egg substitute and the olive oil. Thank you for the floating hearts. If you like what you see, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and give your thumbs up, give your floating hearts, your floating emojis. Yeah. And if you don't mind, tell me from where you're watching. I'd love that. If you're just coming in, I'm making papaya bread. The papaya came from the papaya tree, one of the papaya trees outside. Now, I have some papayas, but I have fresh papayas, but they're not quite ready. So I had to go into the freezer. And it's a good thing I always freeze some of my fruits and vegetables for times like these. So let me go ahead and I'm going to pour this in the dry ingredients. See, it looks and acts just like eggs. It acts just like an egg. All right. So that's the flaxseed mixture. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. There you go. I had no idea that flaxseed is a substitute for eggs. Yes, 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 my dear. I'm glad you learned that tonight. Yeah, it is a substitute for eggs. All right, so now I have another container here I'm looking for. Where did I put it? All right, here it is. I'm going to be chopping up my 2.5 cups of papaya. Now, this is the frozen papaya that was in the freezer. I'm going to run it through a strainer to get out the excess water. I'm going to press out the water a little bit. I learned something new on this channel. Every time okay. Thank you, Gabby. Gabby saying I learned something new on every live I watch. That is the idea. I am glad about that. Not only do I want you to dig a hole and plant something, I want you to learn from it. So, guys, please go ahead and subscribe if you have not. Here, Gabby said she has learned something already. So it's 2.5 cups. Ah, Desi, welcome, welcome. Desi says true. She said that's true. Okay, so there's got a second confirmation right there. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. If you're not sure why you should, Desi and Gabby says it. They said it. I'm just squeezing out the excess water from because it was in the freezer. And I'm gonna crush this up. Crush up the fruit. If you're just coming on, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and watching me make my papaya bread. And you're gonna get a bonus tonight. Oh, what am I making? Papaya bread. And the bonus is I'm gonna be making another bread, wheat bread, with just 4 ingredients. So that's what's going to be happening. So if you stay, you'll see both breads, and maybe you will want to try it too. Um, she said, I bet, oh, I bet that's interesting. Yeah, it is. Like it though. Just chopping up the papaya. I have fresh papaya, but they're not quite ready. So yeah, it needs to ripen about 2 more days. And then there's one out there. Oh, let me show you what's going on outside. You see that papaya right there? It's ripened. It's ripe. But it's not quite ready either because I checked it. Yeah. So that's what you're looking at. This is part of the garden. And there's another papaya tree right there. Our papaya acidic. I haven't had one in a while. Oh, you haven't had one in a while? I yes, I guess it is, but maybe not as acidic as oranges and lemons, but it does, yeah. So that's what's going on the outside. The sun will set at in about half an hour or more, a little bit after 8. Earlier you mentioned something special about brown sugar storage, I think. Could you repeat that about, okay, yeah, that information? All right. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you too. No, I have my brown sugar in a container, and it will get clumped up over time. So if you want to keep it fresh, you put a piece of bread. You know, you have your corner bread and so on. Just put a piece of bread in there, and it will keep it fresh for not forever, I guess. And so what I do though, I come in here and change out the piece of bread every now and then because I don't use a lot of sugar. So if I don't go in there, I don't remember. But you don't have to worry about the sugar getting stale and clumpy. Uh, as it says, I'm gonna try to find one. Oh, a papaya. Yeah, if you live close by a Walmart, Walmart have a lot of papayas now because they are in season. Okay, so I got this here. Now I'm going to also put some raisins. You don't have to put raisins. That's optional. I don't like big chunks. And because it was frozen, it's not as easy to um smash up. Okay, so that's taken care of. Let's get back to the mixture. I should just go ahead and do the almonds too. I'm putting some almonds. I hope your bread turns out well, Desi says. I'm gonna charge my phone. I'll see you later. Okay, Desi. You can come back later and see what's going on. I'm putting some almonds. You can put any nuts that you want. I just like to have a little crunch. And so I'm doing crushing it up. I like to have a little crunch in my bread. And I'm gonna crush it up some more. If it's almond, whatever nuts you have that you want in there, put it in there too. And now I'm going to put 2 ounces of raisins, optional as well. I knew something, I learned something. Uh, oh, okay. That was Daisy saying that she's to charge our phone. I'm putting 2 ounces. Last time I didn't have any raisins, but I had apricots. So I just cut up a few pieces of apricots in there. And now, let me turn on the oven, by the way. Preheat it to 350. Yes, make sure you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And I'm going to pour the wet ingredients in. Stir this up. Oh, you know what? I'm going to share. Let's hope this work because let's see. I usually bring the ingredients together even before I put the fruit in. Now let's see if it works this time with this like this. Yeah, it's coming together. You can bring the ingredients together once you put your lemon juice and the eggs in. Yeah, and then you add your fruits afterwards. Ah, what a piece of bread keeps brown sugar from lumping while storing. What? Oh, Gabby saying what? A piece of bread keeps. sugar from lumping while storing. I guess that could work for any other kind of sugar because they get lumpy too. I learned something new again, all within 20 minutes. All right. That's the idea. Okay, it is looking just the way I wanted it. Like, yeah, you should try it out and let me know if it works with with white sugar too. I don't have white sugar, but I always put it in my container of brown sugar because I know that gets lumpy. Yeah, it smells good. Smell the cinnamon powder. I wonder what it would taste like if I added some um, vanilla. What do you think? Think I should add some vanilla to it? Baker or Baka? Belgrade. Oh, from Serbia. Like from Grandma. Oh, yeah, you've been here before. Grandma Duda's kitchen. Thank you for coming again. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm making um, papaya bread. And for bonus, I'm going to make also whole wheat bread with just 4 ingredients. All right. So this is ready for the pan. And this will be baked 350 degrees Fahrenheit at 45 minutes to an hour. Or when it's, you stick something in it, like toothpick, I usually use a little knife. And if it comes out clean, it's ready. It's a delicious bread. You can also substitute, if you don't like papaya, but you like mangoes, substitute it with mango. Yeah, that will work too. So I'm going to put it in my bread loaf pan, and you will see the papers in there to keep it from sticking when it's finished. Oh, put the vanilla. Oh, she says I'm when you're putting some. Gabby says you're really putting in some elbow grease there. Put the vanilla in. It adds flavor. Okay, I will. Let's get it then. And since that was not a part of my ingredient pool, I didn't have it out ready, but I found it. And you know what I'm even thinking too? What about nutmeg? I'm thinking that too. Yeah, let's put it. Use what you have. I'm gonna come with the nutmeg. Oh, cause I love nutmeg. I love nutmeg so much. Welcome. You're getting a warm welcome. Low Hawk. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Let me get out my nutmeg here. Just a moment. That was not part of the plan, but I do love nutmegs. Yeah, here it is. So nutmeg and vanilla will be added to it. So you can put however much you want. All right. Thank you for coming, folks. Welcome, welcome. And I thank you. I really do appreciate your thumbs up too. All right, here's the nutmeg. I'm just gonna grate a piece of it into. All right. It won't take a lot. A little piece. Let's see if this is enough. Yeah, I think this is enough. smells so good. Ooh, wow. Yeah. I thought about nutmeg too, Gabby says. And you have that real deal. Yeah, from the Spice Island. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And now for the vanilla. No, this vanilla didn't come from the Spice Island though. I'm just going to put maybe a teaspoonful. Yeah, that's good. The ingredients smell so good. They come together and they do their thing. Yeah. So let's rub this in. More elbow grease. Some of the fruit is bigger than I wanted it to be, but hey, it's all right. Thank you for the hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. They go a long way. The hearts and the emoji, the floating hearts and the emoji. Yeah, you can put those. Remember, I usually ask for at least two things. Two of these four things: subscribe, thumbs up, comments, share. Maybe I should add five things. The floating emojis. So do three out of the five. If you don't want to do all five, that is. And that would be good. Thank you. Hope. My oven says I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready too. So I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to need a smaller container too. It's more than, yeah, more than that. Okay. Let me clean out this container here. And some is going to go in here. And put a little bit of oil in there too, so it doesn't stick. Spray it. Okay. I have to make sure not to fill this up too much because it is going to rise. The egg substitute and the baking soda is going to give it that rising. Let me put some in here right now. Sorry. I need a spoon. Smaller spoon, I should say. Hello there, Sag, Sag Couture Goddess. Welcome, my dear. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm baking uh, a papaya bread. The papaya came from the garden. And after this, I'll show you how I make my simple oatmeal, whole wheat bread. Very soft and airy. Whole wheat bread with just about four ingredients. All right. So we got it all. And the oven is ready. And guys, if you want to know, if you're just coming in and you want to know what the ingredients are, you can always go back, check out the beginning, and you will see what the ingredients and how much it is. So let me clean up this. And it's going to be baked 350 degrees for 45 to 60 minutes. Of course, the little one won't be that long. So let me put it in the oven. All right. So now I need to, before I can even start the second bread, let me do some cleaning up here. Thank you for coming. Put away stuff and clean up my area. She's making papaya bread. Oh, yeah. Okay. She asked a question. The papaya came from the garden. That garden that, oh, some of you didn't see yet. I could, while I'm washing, which have you just viewed the garden? What do you think? Well, I'm cleaning up and getting ready for the next bread. Take a look at a portion of the garden. Okay. So let me quickly clean up and get to the whole wheat bread. Thank you for coming. Put the timer on before I forget. I'm going to put it at 45 minutes, and if it needs more time, then I'll add that. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the kitchen. What time is it where you are, ladies and gentlemen? It is 7:40 p.m. here, Sunday, June 7th. What time is it where you're watching from? If you don't mind telling me where you're watching from. Last time, somebody came all the way from Australia. I'm cleaning up so that I can start on the second bread. First one was the first one, yeah, is papaya bread. And the next one will be wheat bread. A very easy recipe. The easiest bread that you can ever make. I'm in Hollywood. Okay, Gabby's in Florida and it's sunny at 7:42. Yeah, same here. Thank you. Thank you for responding. Anybody else? Gonna tell me from where you're watching and what is it like? What's the temperature where you are? All right, almost done. Just one more container now that I'm gonna use to make the bread. That tree right there in front of you. Thanks for the floating hearts. That's the ackee tree. And that tree is loaded with blossoms. I hope the blossoms stay on. All right. All right, now I'm gonna put you back. Let's get ready for bread number 2. All right. If you're just coming in, I made the batter for the papaya bread. It's already in the oven, and now I'm going to be making whole wheat bread. Simple, simple bread. Easy to make. And the ingredients is going to be 2.5 cups of flour. Let's get it over here. A half a teaspoon of salt. Let's get the salt over here. 1.5 cups of warm water. Yep. Let me get that going. Yeast, a pack of yeast, which is about 1.5 teaspoon. And 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And that's the ingredients. So let me get my yeast. And you can use either the dry active yeast or the rapid instant, the rapid like this. This is the pack. It's a 3/4 of an ounce pack. That's all you need for this. Make sure the water is warm. You don't want it hot, just warm. Because if it's too hot, then the yeast will have no effect. Just warm water. I'll put it aside here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. I'll tell you when I start smelling the papaya bread. Just went into the oven at 350 degrees, about 45 to 60 minutes. And time it's ready between those times. All right, so let's get the flour. I'm going to be using, it's 2.5 cups. So I'm going to use a cup and a half of the wheat flour and a cup of the bread flour. And that will get it soft. So 1.5 cups of wheat flour. One cup and a half. Let's see, find my half. Oh, my half a cup is here. That's the wheat flour. And then it's going to be 1 cup of bread flour. Now, if you want to add sugar, that's up to you. I'm not having it. I'm not adding any sugar. So that's my 2.5 cups of flour. Let me get it out of the way. Oh, okay. Here's something I should have done first. Let me put this aside. Supposed to deal with the yeast first. It's okay. Still good. So for the warm water, it's 1.5 cups. This is my half cup. I'm just gonna put 3 of it. 1, 2, and 3. So that's 1.5 cups of warm water. And now I'm going to mix up the yeast in it. I'm going to mix it up until the yeast totally dissolves. Time you finish, you should not be seeing any evidence of the yeast. All right. Here I see pieces. Just press it out. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Thank you for your thumbs up too. Thank you for subscribing. You can do 3 of the 5 things. Subscribe, leave a thumbs up, give a floating emoji, share, leave a comment. Which of those 3 are you going to do? 3 assignments tonight. And don't leave the class just because you don't want to do your assignments. All right, so it is dissolved totally. I don't see any signs of yeast. Okay, so now is when I should be adding my flour now. So I'm going to add the flour, the oil, the olive oil. Did I tell you how much olive oil I'm going to be using? 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And also I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of salt. But let me put the flour in. So this is 2.5 cups of flour. Those of you just coming in, I have a cup of bread flour and 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour. Now, half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Yeah, it's all up to you too. And like I said, if you want sugar in yours, you can do that. No sugar, no sugar for me. And the oil, this is olive oil. You put what you want. 2 tablespoons. So this is a tablespoon. I'm gonna put 2 of these. There you go. Now I'm going to combine them gently. At some point, you're gonna have to get your hand in there too. But I'm gonna bring it together with this spatula, with a spoon. Right now, the papaya loaf is in the oven. Yeah, it's coming together just the way I want it. Anybody here make their own bread? Or will you start making your own bread? And so, wheat flour ingredients, 1.5 cups. Oh, thank you. So it's 1.5 cups of wheat flour, 1 cup of bread flour, 1.5 cups of warm water, 1 packet of dried yeast, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a half a teaspoon of salt. And that's the ingredients for the, yeah, for the bread. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you know you can find this in the description under, what do you call it? Where it shows everything I'm saying. What do you call that again? It'll come to me. But under the description, you'll find everything I'm saying. This, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. Let me wash my hands. Thanks for the floating hearts. All right. Let me show you what I'm going to do. Here's my plastic, my cling wrap. Here's my cling wrap. And then I'm going to put a towel on top of it. I'm going to cover the whole thing with a towel, like so. And this will be proofing for 1 hour. Magic. Here's another one that's proofing. That's been proofing for 1 hour. All right. Don't think I was going to let you wait for 1 hour for that. And this is what it looks like after 1 hour. See how it's risen? So this one was an hour ago, right before I came on. I had this one at 6:30 something. It was proofing. It's been proofing. So what I'm going to do is this. Let me get my loaf pan, because I'm going to remove it from here. Thank you for coming, folks. Nice. You see how nice and soft it is? That's how nice and soft it's going to come out. Then I'm going to form it into, the shape of this pan. If it's a little sticky, that's okay. If you don't feel like you want to leave it like that, you can put a little bit of flour on it and roll it. But I like it sticky because then it comes out soft. So I'm going to put it here like this. And this is going to sit for another 30 minutes. Yeah. 30 minutes. I'm going to cover it up just like I did with the first one. And it's going to rise some more. Then it goes into the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes. Let me cover it up. I'm not going to put the cling on it because it's going to rise and the cling is going to be right on top of it. And it doesn't come off easily. So let me just put this tight like this. And then put it to sit for 30 minutes. And I think I'm going to put the timer on so I remember. The other, just one moment. Put a timer on. If you're just coming in, I made the the papaya bread. Papaya bread is in the oven. There's about 22 more minutes for it to cook, to bake, I should say. So in the meantime, let me clean up here. And I hope you stay around and to see the bread when it comes out of the oven. And when that comes out, then the whole wheat bread goes in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing today? All right, I'm going to clean up. I hope you're doing well. It's a Sunday evening here, June 7th at 8:02 p.m. We haven't had any rain today. It was very, very hot this morning, so I didn't go into the garden. I'm planning to do so tomorrow morning, early, early, early. The sun rises around 6:30, and my plan is to be out there at that time. Yes, Gabby, I can smell the papaya loaf. Ah, now let's see what it comes out and it looks like. And the thing is, it tastes very good. Actually, the last one I baked was delicious. And I'm hoping that this one will be the same. Where are you watching from, ladies and gentlemen? Gabby told me she's watching from Hollywood, Florida. Anybody else watching outside of Florida? Who is watching from outside of Florida? Thank you for coming, though. But you've forgotten something, guys. Your thumbs up. Yeah, is it you? Check and see if that's you, the one who didn't put your thumbs up yet. Didn't put your thumbs up on yet. Is it you that did not click it? Thank you for coming. Let's clean up. Well, it's getting a little dark out there. Oh, Nicola is watching from New York. Welcome, Nicola. Thank you for coming. Let me just show you a little bit of what's going on outside while I finish up this. Oh, I need to fix you properly. Like so. Thank you for responding, Nicola. I appreciate that. So we got Gabby from Florida, Nicola Garcia from New York. Anybody else wants to come out of the bushes and tell me from where you're watching? You're in the bush. Come out of the bush. People are staying in the bushes. Which of the two breads are you likely to make? If you're going to make one of them, Which of the two would you most likely make? Is it the papaya bread or the wheat bread? Which two? Phenomenal. Hi, I just tuned in. I'm from Pennsylvania. Yes, my old stomping ground. Thank you for coming by. My stomping ground is in Philadelphia, Southwest Philly. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm here making papaya bread, papaya that came from the garden. And that's in the oven now. And I just formed the whole wheat bread. And that's proofing. Where in Pennsylvania are you from, Phenomenal? So we got a Floridian, New York, Phenomenal. She says nice. We got Philadelphia, I should say. Florida, New York, Philadelphia. Anybody else? Who's next? And Gabby saying, welcome, Nicola. Oh, the outskirts of Philly. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you don't mind, just give a thumbs up. And like Gabby and Daisy would tell you that you'll learn a lot on this channel. So go ahead and subscribe. Nicola says, I have made wheat bread in the past, but would like to try the papaya one. What is your name? Oh, my name is Marva. Thank you. Oh, yes, try the papaya one. So if you didn't, you can go back to the beginning and you will see the ingredients, how to add them. And yeah. So I have two wheat breads there. On the wheat bread I had, let me see, there were only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, including the water. Phenomenal says, thank you, English Staples. And check out English Staples' channel, ladies and gentlemen. She's a great English teacher. And I guarantee you will learn something from there. A lot of things, I should say. Yeah, so check out English Staples with Gabby. Learn a lot. Last time, no, one of the last two videos was about the Northern Lights. And the last one was about grammar. What was it? Would have, I think, or could? Could have, when to use could have. I hear your Jamaican accent. I am from there also. Oh, welcome, welcome. And so is English Staples. Thank you. Yeah. Double W. I think you were going to say something else. Yes, so you're looking at right there in front of you. That's an ackee tree. It's loaded with, not fruits yet, but with flowers. I mean, blossoms. Lots of blossoms on it. And this is one of our many papaya trees. There's a ripe one there. I'm going to pick that tomorrow, God's willing. And you're looking at banana trees too. And down below is a pumpkin patch. It decided to plant itself there. I said, go ahead. Yep, it's doing its thing. Hopefully I'll get pumpkins from it. And there's another papaya tree there. It's a little breezy out there today, tonight. We have all kinds of tropical fruit trees. Let me look. Papayas, hot plum, ackee, avocados. We got dwarf mango trees, an East Indian and a Julie. Then there is jackfruit. We have coconuts, plantains, cherry, um, guava, raspberry, uh, fruit trees, fruit trees, fruit trees. That's what I can think of right now. In the beds, I just harvested 2 large cantaloupes and recently 4.5 dozens of cucumbers. We also have in the beds carrots. For the first time, we're planting carrots. We have string beans that are coming up. We have lots of beds of pineapples. We have a whole section of containers of pineapples. There's Scotch bonnet peppers. There's okra plants. Even down below, down here in the ground, we're looking at ginger, eggplants. There's callaloo, red callaloo, green callaloo, multicolored callaloo. What else? I'm sure I'm leaving out some things. Oh, white yam grown in container. Is this a cooking show? No, I cook mostly what comes from the garden. So I harvest from the garden and then I cook, show how to use the ingredients. That's what it is. So the papaya I used today came from the garden. But since I had the time, I said, let me just drop a wheat bread in there too. What else? I'm sure I'm missing some other things, but tomatoes. Oh, we harvested so many tomatoes. 2 weeks ago, I was able to make some green, what do we call it? Salsa. You don't have to go to the grocery store to get your fruits and vegetables. You have it all in your backyard. That's my grocery store there. My backyard is my grocery store. That's right. I call it my backyard pantry. We have herbs. Oh, thyme, basil, oregano, parsley, green onions. Yeah. So we plant what we eat. And I'm encouraging everyone to dig a hole and plant something. And remember, like I said all the time, you don't need a backyard. You don't need land space to plant. Many of the things we have out here are in grow bags and containers. 5-gallon containers, and the grow bags are even less than 5 gallons. We have a papaya tree growing in one of our containers. Yeah, I know that's right. You're right. It's my backyard pantry. Uh-huh. So now that the summertime is coming, for most people, I should say, because in Australia it's wintertime. But most people now can plant something, even one container. Start with a herbs like basil. They grow fast. Herbs would be the best thing if you want to start out small. But I guarantee you though, once you start one, and you start harvesting, you won't want to stop. The next thing you can plant in your container is tomatoes. You get a lot of tomatoes. Yeah. So dig a hole, plant something. Things are expensive in the store. You're in Australia? No, 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 no. I have I have subscribers who are from Australia. Yeah. And last, what was it, Thursday? I had the last live. One of them was on, and she was telling me, yeah, winter starts, and she sells in the market. Yeah. So I'm no, I'm in Florida. South Florida. Yeah. This is our little garden. It says, oh, okay. Yeah. Let me see how much time is left on that papaya bread. Oh, 7 minutes. I hope you guys can be patient. 7 minutes for 45 minutes. I hope it doesn't take more than 45 minutes. And I don't want to. Let me take a peek through the glass door. I don't want to open it or it might drop. Oh, the little one. Let me see. Let me check the little one. There's two of them in there, guys. A small one and a little one. Oh, it was risen. Okay, it's not ready yet. They're really rose. So you don't need eggs to get your cakes and your pastries to rise. Just use substitute like I did. The flaxseed, the ground flaxseed. That will do it. You just put it in some water, let it soak. Do it about 30 minutes before you start. And you get the consistency of an egg as well. When it comes out, you'll see how much it rises. So the sun is getting ready to set. You can see the reflection back in. Yeah, it's hard to see out there now as it's going to set. But our little bird is on its way. I think I'm going to take you. You can take a look at it. Did I turn on the light over here? Hold on. Look, there it is. Let's see if you can see in there. That's the big one. Yeah. So in about 5 minutes after those come out, the wheat bread will be ready to go in. Let me get you set up so you can be ready. When the bread comes out, we'll take a look. I can't cut into it immediately though. You know that when it's too hot, it'll just break apart. But I'm glad you're gonna try the papaya bread. You should try it. You know what? And I need to, every time I make one, I said I'm going to, somebody always asks me to make a post. So I need to do that as soon as it comes out. I just take a photograph so I can post it so you can see what it looks like before I cut into it. And then once I cut into it, I take another picture. But yeah, that was easy to make. Hello, Samantha. Welcome, welcome, Samantha. How are you doing? Welcome to the kitchen here, where I use my garden ingredients to make a meal or bread, something. And today's star is the papaya bread. But I also use the time to make wheat bread. 4 ingredients in the wheat bread. We have about 3.5 minutes. I'll take it out. Well, I need to check first to make sure it's truly done. I think the small one will be finished before. But let me check it one more time. No, it's still a little bit. See, some of it came out on the knife. That's how you know it's not quite ready. It needs to come out clean. That's why I said 45 to 60 minutes. I'd set the timer for 45 minutes. Wow, the bread was risen a lot, and it still has some time to go. Check out the bread. I guess you're seeing the bread in the oven. Phenomenal. So he said, wow. Hmm. In about a minute, it'll be 45 minutes. But we're going to need to put a little bit more time on it. 45 minutes is not enough. So that's why I said 45 to 60 minutes is what we usually take. And depending on how much of it you're making as well. If you're doing half of the recipe, then it won't take that much time. Yeah. You know what? I was going to make some fruit. That's the 45 minutes call there, but it's not ready. So I'm going to put the other 15 minutes on it, but I need to make a fruit drink. Get the fruits from the garden. All right. Yeah. I'm going to start with guava. I have some guava in the freezer. More papaya. So guava, papaya, and one more. I think I'll add a banana. Yeah, banana. And I have a pear that may be going bad, so I better use that too. So I think I'm gonna do a oh, Dan, good morning from Romania, like 29. Thank you so much, Dan. Dan is from Romania. So, Dan, I have the papaya loaf in the oven coming out very soon. And then I also made a whole wheat bread. Now I'm going to make a fruit. I'm going to put a milkshake. I'm going to do a milkshake, yeah. So we have papaya, guava, a pear, and banana. I'm going to use half of these, but I need to defrost some of this. I'm going to use almond milk. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your like. Thumbs up. Dan always remember this thumbs up. Oh, I forgot I also have cantaloupe from the garden. And since those are already cut up, I think I need to use a couple pieces of it. Yeah, I got these cantaloupes that came from the garden. So let me use some of those instead of the, I'm not going to use the pear. Let's use the cantaloupe instead. Mhm. All right, so a few pieces of cantaloupe. Should be enough. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hold on one moment. Thank you so much, Nicola. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So I got my cantaloupe. I'm going to use a half of the banana. So the banana will be the only fruit that did not come from the garden. During the cold snap, the banana and plantain plants were severely affected. So much so that we had to chop down. Thank you, Dan. Please, you said, please like and subscribe for the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We had to cut down one of our bunch of banana, and get rid of it because it wasn't growing. It became stunted from the cold weather. And then our plantain, we had a bunch of plantain that was coming up, and hold on, the cold weather weakened the plant. The plant broke, and the plantain is now hanging off. Now it's still attached, so we have decided to let it stay there. Maybe it will continue to grow. I don't know. Or because we have those are tropical plants, cold weather they cannot tolerate. Yeah, these are more papaya. Oh, hold on here. That's for the bread. I'm gonna put the bread in the oven. Let me show you what it looks like. Working here on more than one thing. Here's the bread. This is how it has risen. For 30 minutes, it was sitting there. So it's gonna be baked for about 25 to 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna take out the small bread. I'm gonna check the other one too. Ooh. I'll bring it over to you so you can see. What is if it's ready? Oh, cool. Let's see. Let's give them 5 more minutes. All right. So I got banana, cantaloupe, papaya, and now I'm gonna put a piece of guava. That should make it taste really good. And the wheat bread is coming along nicely. Yes, Gabby. It's nice. It really rises properly. And now the milk for my milkshake. All right. Get ready to blend this. Oh, Danny's saying hello, Nicola. Hello, and thank you very much. Okay. Yes, got a gift from Nicola. I appreciate it, Nicola. Let's look at it. Ah, yeah. I'll show you what the consistency looks like. Nice milkshake. Mmm. Yeah. Delicious. Delicious, delicious. Let me check out now. Papaya bread now. Just stop. I can't stop opening up now. Now that that bread is in there, I don't want it to fall. That's the papaya bread. Well, this is a papaya muffin. Yeah, the bread is still in there. Or the loaf. It has to cool. Remember, I still have that first bread that is rising, is proofing for an hour. Wow. And that one is rising good too. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to get the pan ready. So, you know, you have to, it has to proof twice. The first time for 1 hour. And once you put it in the pan for another 30 minutes. So I'm getting ready to put it in the pan. It's rising a lot. And I don't think it's quite an hour yet though. I did put the timer on. All right, that timer's coming on soon. But this, I can't get over this. This drink is very delicious. I wish I could share it with you. Here, take a sip. Wow, it's so creamy. Still too hot. All right, check out the big one. Let me quickly open this and take it out because I don't want the whole wheat bread to drop. Oh no, that's not dropping at all. It's really high. All right. I can see the fruits showing up here on the top. We have the papaya, raisin. Those are the two fruits here. These are going to that cool, but I'm gonna see if I can get this one out so I can have a taste of it. This, this is hot. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, it's lifting from the side. That's good. It's a good sign. There you go. Ah, lovely. Look at that. It smells really good. It's deliciously good. The sun has set. It's dark now. What do you think about this? Oh, that's time for the other bread to go in the container. But I'm gonna hold off on that. I'll have all night. I can take care of that. I can imagine the aroma. Yes, Gabby. It is two types of aroma going on in here. Because now I'm smelling that wheat bread already. All right, guys, get your plate ready. Get your plate ready. Can't put it in your hand. It's hot. Look at that heat coming out of it. Ha! Look at that. Get a fork. Look at that. Nice. Nice and moist. See, up close. Taste it. Oh, I forgot about the nuts, the almond. It felt crunchy, and I remember. So there's all kinds of texture going on here. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, this is delicious. So anybody else thinking about making this? Just wait for it to cool down before. Don't do like me. Very hot. Wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That would be good with some tea. But this is just as good. Let's put this over here. Let it cool down. So delicious. I wish I could share it. You could actually taste this thing. It's giving me the uh, banana bread type of vibe, but it's not. All right. Here's that first bread that I made. I think it's ready. That means it's ready to be proofed again. That's what it is. Not going in the oven right now. I have to put it in the loaf pan for another 30 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Wash my hands. Wow. Delicious. I'm giving it a 10. I can't think of anything else that you would need. It's really good. All right. If you're just coming in, welcome. This is, if you're just coming in, let me show you. That's the papaya loaf. I would enjoy a slice of that papaya loaf with a hot cup of ginger tea. Hey, you could get a piece. So that's the papaya bread. And I've also made whole wheat bread. So one of them is in the oven, and this one has another 30 more minutes before I can put it in the oven. It'll be proofed and placed in this loaf. By the time it's finished proofing, it's going to be as high as that one that I just put into the oven. Really high. So let me, oh, don't put this, because once it's going to go so high that it's going to overtake the plastic. So I'm just going to wrap it tight on this towel here. You do that so when it proofs, it won't touch the towel if it's tight. So that's another 30 minutes. So put the timer on for that. You should see that bread. Bread wants to spill out of the container. Thank you for the floating hearts, floating emojis. I'm thinking another 10 minutes, that bread will be ready. The wheat bread. I'm glad I put the nutmeg and the vanilla in there. Welcome, Johan. Welcome, welcome. You're hungry. That's my godson, everybody. He said he's hungry. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for your thumbs up, too. Johan, the other bread is about to come out. The wheat bread. Thank you for stopping by. And I also made a milkshake with fruits from the garden. That's papaya, cantaloupe, guava, and a piece of banana, ripe banana. Oh, somebody asked me the other day how to join the membership. You just click on the word join. It should be right there under the video. And you'll see how to join. But this bread, let me see if I can show you guys. The one inside the oven. You can see how much it is. Look how much this is rising. It's almost finished. Yeah. And it was only 4 ingredients. You don't need a whole lot of stuff to make a bread. Flour, salt, and that's optional. Yeast, olive oil. That's all that's in there. That's what the milkshake looks like. It's creamy. And that's the job of the banana, to make it creamy. Yeah, banana is in there. The banana didn't come from the oven, from the garden though. We don't have any banana right now because of the cold snap. We damaged the plants. So the plants have bounced back though. So pretty soon we will expect to see some bananas coming up. So in the meantime, tomorrow. No, no, I don't have any banana. Not in the garden right now. We had to throw away a bunch because it was stunted from the cold snap. Just stopped growing. And it wasn't mature enough to eat. So we had to just throw it out. Let me get my knife. I'm going to check that bread. The bread only takes about 30 minutes once you put it in the oven. I think we're close to that now. Sometimes they finish by 25 minutes. Thanks for the floating hearts. When I check it, oh, tell me if this looks clean to you. And a little bit more on the tip. I would say 5 minutes, no more. That bread will be ready. It's almost clean. I get my gloves ready. I can't put my hand in that oven like that. It's hot. Oh, you see how I almost forgot to take a picture of this? I'm gonna take a picture of it now because so that I can post it. I don't want to be asked again, where's the bread? I guess I'll show a piece of the one that I cut. All right, I'm gonna put the other bread. The cold snap did a number on the vegetation. You can see that again. It's never been that bad before. It was never that bad. I give it 5 minutes more and the wheat bread will be ready. Yes, yes. 5 minutes more. We never had such a terrible cold snap for prolonged periods. That's the thing. It didn't happen 1 or 2 days. It just kept going cold, cold, cold weather, cold weather. The poor plants didn't know what to do. And it looks like we're going to have a very hot summer because it's already hot. So from one extreme to the next. And you know, we have, there's the papaya plant. It cannot tolerate extreme weather. So the cold weather, doesn't like. And the hot weather, once you get 90 degrees, it is too hot for the papaya. Yeah. All right. One last check. Oops, it is ready. It's crispy on the top too. Crispy on the top. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the wheat bread. Oh, we did too. We lost our June plum tree. Yeah, we have to get another one. We don't have a June plum tree now. Lost our June plum tree, man. So in 18 minutes, that other bread will be going in the oven. But I'm not going to have you guys wait around for that because you've seen what we came to make. What do you think? We have 2 loaves of bread here, 2 different loaves. Thank you, thank you. If you like what you see, make sure your thumbs up is up. And you can give some of those floating hearts too. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. So I can't, this one, I can't cut it yet. It has to be cool. It's just fall apart because it is tender. It might be crispy on the outside, but it's tender on the inside. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really do appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming and watching, and I hope you will at least try one of these bread. I'm telling you, you should try that. That papaya, yeah, it's a 10. 10 out of 10. Wonder how is it now? Like it's cool more. But that is one delicious bread. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe, man. What are you waiting for? And yes, thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for commenting. I know it's going to be soft on the inside because the dough was very soft. Yes. Yeah. It was very soft. And it always comes out soft on the inside. I wanted to wait for it to cool a little bit and cut it so you can see, but I don't want you waiting around, unless you don't mind. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind if you don't mind. But we need to at least let it cool a little bit more. It can't, or it's just fall apart. But yeah, because I'm going to be in the kitchen anyway. I have to put the second bread in there in 16 minutes. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed week, Gabby says. I hope you all have a blessed week too. But I think I want to cut the bread too, so you can, those of you who wants to see it can see it. So I know that by the time the 16 minutes is up, the bread will be ready to be cut. So I'll put the other one in the oven and cut this one. The other one, I think I'm going to give it away. Yeah. Somebody will enjoy it. I think I'll give them my neighbor. Yes. You could cut a slice when it's cool and post it on the community page so we could see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll do that. I'm going to do that. Okay. Oh, it's separating from the thing already, so that's cool. It's separating from the paper. Tender. Okay. Move it from here to here. Look at that. Let me guess the weight of the papaya bread. Okay, all right. Then I'm going to wait then. You said a pound and a half? Let me get the scale. Oh, I should have. So I'm going to need that paper. Put it underneath this paper here. Put it underneath this. All right. So now I'm going to get the scale. All right. I'm going to wipe off the scale. You said 1.5 pounds. Anybody else want to guess the weight of the bread? You think it's more or less? Tell me. What do you think? What's the weight of this bread? And then, and would this one be heavier or what? See, anybody else could put a weight. Put a weight on the bread. Anybody else wants to take a guess the weight of the bread? Gabby's asking too. How much? Lady Justice, are you saying 1 pound? All right, Lady Justice, I'm going to say that you're thinking 1 pound. And so you got a pound and a half, 1 pound. Anybody else? Oh, yes. Okay, Lady Justice, thank you. She says 1 pound. I'm going to put it in my hand so you can have I see. How much do you think it weighs? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Gabby saying hi, Lady Justice. One more person? More than a pound and a half? Or less? And count down to 5. Count down from 5. Then I'll put it on the scale. 5, 4. We're guessing the weight of the papaya bread. 3, 2, 1. All right, Lady Justice is saying hi, English Staples. And if you haven't, not you guys, come on. And she's saying, come on, guys, guess. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, check out English Staples with Gabby. Check out our channel. Come on, I'm going to put this on. Make sure it's on pounds and ounces. Okay, let me turn it around so you can see it better this way. It's on 0 pounds and ounces right now. Is it better this way? Up there? All right. Nobody else? Just wants to be in the bush? In the bushes? All right. Let's see who's closest. 1 pound, 15 ounces. 1 pound, 1 ounce. So you, the closest person would be, I guess, Gabby. Well, you went over. Lady Justice is within, so it's less than a pound and a half. I wonder what about the other bread though. 1 pound, 15.83 ounces. Okay, let's try the other bread then. Yes, Lady Justice, you're right. All right, let's check. Let's guess the the wheat bread. Get get the paper, the foil. Lady Justice. Okay, yes, she gets a clap. Celebrate. You can do. You know they have the celebration emoji there, the floating celebration emoji. I think it's uh yeah, the hat, the celebration hat, like the party hat. Yeah, yeah. You can use that. All right. Okay, the next guess. I hope I could get at least one more person. Guess the weight of this wheat bread in pounds, pounds and ounces. So while you're doing that, I'm going to take it out of the container. Let's see if it comes out. Oh, it's soft even on the outside. Yeah, nice and airy. Come on with your prediction. Predict, predict, predict. You know what? I may have to just wait in the container. So let's do that. It's not quite ready to come out. So give me the weight as it is in the container. It's still hot. I don't want to break it up. How much does it weigh? What are you thinking of that? Let me cut this one. I'm going to move it in your view so you can see as it's been cut. Are you guessing 1.65 pounds for the wheat bread in the loaf pan? All right. Anybody else? Let me cut this. Yeah. You see the raisins and the fruits? It's there. Thank you. Yeah, there goes the party hats. Let me take a picture. Oh, in 5 minutes, the other bread is going in. 5.5 minutes. Ah, I have to take it off that shiny paper. It's not doing it justice. But let's see. It may work. Nobody else? Ingrid Fetcher. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Gabby's watching ads. Ingrid. Just made this. This is a papaya loaf. And we guessed the weight, and it was about a pound and a pound, 1 pound 15. A pound, what was it? 1 pound, 50, less than a pound and a half. All right. And we're guessing the weight of this wheat bread. You want to give a guess in the container because it's still hot. I can't take it out yet. About how much do you think it weighs? Guess it, and then we'll wait and see how close you are. English Staples with Gabby says 1 pound 65 pounds. And she's welcoming you, Ingrid. So how much do you think it weighs in the container? In 3.5 minutes, we have the second bread to go in the oven. Anybody else wants to give a guess before I put it on the scale? Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up. Oh, and I also made this milkshake from fruits that came from the garden. Cantaloupe, papaya, guava. Now there's a piece of banana in there just for the creamy texture. That did not come from the garden though. Delicious. Thank you. Yeah, the papaya was 1.15. Yeah, that's right. 1.1. All right, so what about, I guess nobody else is coming with this. All right. So I'm going to put it on the scale. So Gabby says 1.65. Ooh, look at that, 2.55. 2.5. 2 pounds, 5.5 ounces. 2 pounds, 5 ounces. 2.5 ounces. Almost 2 pounds, 6 ounces. But you're almost there. No, yours is 1 pound difference. If you just added another pound to it, you'd be so close. But that was a very good guess, though. Yeah. Okay. And my, oh, 1 minute. This bread, let's see how much it has risen. This one is going in the oven now. And when the alarm goes off in a minute, we see how much it has risen. You see how 1 pack of yeast yields. And for the bread, I mean for the papaya loaf, there was no yeast in there. It was just the flaxseed and a little bit of baking soda that helped it to rise. No eggs in there, but it's delicious. Very, very delicious. You're way off. Oh, you're about a pound off. Yeah, pound off. The papaya loaf was on, yeah. See that? Okay. 25 seconds. Let's take a look at it. Look at that. Wow. What do you think? Yep. So I'm going to put it in the oven now. I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes. You may be finished even at 25. So that's it, folks. Let me see. Still a bit too warm. Yeah. So thank you again One more time, I do thank you for coming, for staying, for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. The bread looks good. Hello, Miss Marva. Hey, my namesake, Marva Martin. Thank you for coming. From where are you watching? Thanks for your thumbs up. I guess I'm going to stay on a little bit more just so your thumbs up can stick. Because if you just put a thumbs up and then it's gone, then it's no good, no use. Thank you for your time. And Gabby is saying welcome. English Staples with Gabby is saying welcome to you. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to cut this bread right there in the container. In the container. What am I doing? So that's what happens in my house when I make bread. It doesn't even get a chance to cool. They come and they cut right from the container. And it's okay. I'll do that too. Cut it and take out a piece so you can see. See how soft it is? I mean, the knife just slid right through. Look at that. Ah, see that? Soft. You like the end or not? The best piece right here. Take a piece. I enjoyed the live and I learned a few things along the way. Thank you, Marva. You're welcome. Let me taste this bread. Mmm. Wow. A little butter or a little bit of honey on top of this. Delicious. Wow. Yeah. Good. What do you think? Welcome, RDI. Thank you for stopping by. You make friendship bread. Explain. I mean, you make bread and give to your friends? Tell me more. That's a good thing. Yes, many times when I make bread, I don't just make one loaf. I usually make and give away. So I think my godson said he's coming here tomorrow. I think he's coming for bread. Yep. English. English staplers. How do you know that? She said your family probably can't wait for the live to end so they can they can dig in. Yeah, that's what happened. The recipe comes from the Amish. I'm telling you, anything that the Amish do, you should do it. It's because of them why I don't have any pests in my garden this year. And why? I learned from them that if you spread cloves in your garden, it deters pests. And I'm telling you, I have not had any white flies. I have not had any aphids, all because of them. And it's true. Whatever do, and they know how to do their stuff. So that's friendship. Oh, I got to know. They're called the friends, Amish. But this bread is only 4 ingredients. If you're just coming in, just flour, a little bit of salt, some olive oil, and yeast. That's it. of course, the water, and it makes delicious bread. Yes. So thank you again. We've been on this live for how long now? Since 7 o'clock, and we still have a bread in the oven. Yeah, but I really enjoyed your company. Thank you so much for watching, for staying, for coming by, giving your thumbs up. And those of you in the bushes, I appreciate your viewing just the same. So, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time, either in the garden or here in the kitchen. But whatever you do, remember, dig a hole and plant something so you can come into your kitchen and make something. Okay, guys, have a good weekend. Oh, weekend is over. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you so much. I have been selling it for approximately 5 years and brought me a car. Bought me a car. Hey, I guess I need to be doing that too. That's nice. That's very nice. Now, people ask me all the time if I'm selling. Right now, I'm just giving them away. But who knows? Somebody may want to put in an order for a few bread. And that would be the beginning of it. But that's very, congratulations to you. That's very nice. So it's 5 ingredients. Oh, flour, water, salt, yeast, and olive oil. Yes. And I remember I said the salt is also optional. hmm And that's it. That's it. That's all you need for your bread. Dig a hole, Gabby says, and plant something. Yes. And it doesn't have to be in the ground, it could be in a container. Take care, everyone. Thank you for staying.